can! Yes, we can!
Hey, I'm Josh McDougall, and thanks for tuning in to my blog, BiBlog. And I don't know what to do since this is my first episode. I can't really think of anything to talk about, since there's nothing that's been going on recently in my life, other than the fact that I bought a lot of movies on Amazon.com, and will probably owe a large sum of money in fees later on in my life because of it. But otherwise, I can't really think of anything to talk about. So I'm sending a text message to all my friends asking what I should talk about. And whatever text message I get, I will read them in the order I get them. And we'll see what the topics will be. So now there's nothing left to do but wait. I have this really cool sticker on the back. A lot of people think it's Martin Luther King smoking a joint. But it's actually Martin Luther King just holding his lip. And it says, Dr. Martin Luther King Organizing Weekend in honor of Bayard Rustin. Bayard Rustin was a civil activist. If you didn't know that, I didn't know it at first, but I looked it up. Wikipedia works wonders. And I got it from GLSEN, which is gay, lesbian, student stuff. Got a text message. Let's see who it's from. Justin Hockaday. Lucky Texter 1. He says, Tim Burton movies. I've seen 3 today. Okay. Tim Burton movies. Sweeney Todd. I thought that movie was amazing. I thought it was going to be really stupid. I saw the previews and I was like, no, I'm not going to see that. It looks like a waste of time and money. But I actually watched it and I really enjoyed it. Helena Bonham Carter, the girl who plays Marla Singer on Fight Club, which is also an amazing movie, still better than Sweeney Todd. But she's great in all those movies. She's pretty much in every Tim Burton movie because she's married to Tim Burton. Johnny Depp's in all of Tim Burton's movies too, and I don't know if, they're fucking on the side or something, but he seems to be in every single one of Tim Burton movies too. Corpse Bride, Edward Scissorhands, I think that was a Tim Burton movie. Sweeney Todd, obviously. Chris Reese texted me, he's lucky number 2. He says talk about gay marriage. Something that really pisses me off is that Prop 8 passed, but a lot of people are freaking out about that and not paying attention that also the ban on gay marriage in Arizona and Florida passed. I'm pretty sure they were already banning gay marriage and it was already illegal, and it wasn't legal already, but they continued to ban it when someone brought it up as unbanning it, or legalizing it, I guess would be the term. And they continued to ban it. And that really pisses me off. We'll talk more about gay marriage later, because I've got a lot to say about it. Scott Manell, number 3. Are people still afraid of an attack on the U.S. by terrorists? Whatever happened to mad cow disease, bird flu? What got the Chuck Norris fad started? Okay, people are still afraid, I believe, that terrorists will attack the U.S., which I think is ridiculous. I'm sure that there are terrorist attacks still going on. They're just so minor that the news doesn't talk about them, because as liberal as the news is, they don't want to strike fear into the hearts of citizens. They keep us paranoid by saying things like, oh, this ball game will get attacked, or I remember when the Super Bowl, people were afraid that it was going to get terrorized and bombed and stuff like that, and that never happened. And then people said it was because George W. Bush is such a great leader. Yeah, there are other reasons it didn't happen. Mad cow disease. I don't know if they found a cure for it, or if a vaccine was created. It did go under the radar, though. People don't talk about it much anymore. Or bird flu. Bird flu, I believe, is still out there. But I don't know if they got a vaccine or a cure for that either. The Chuck Norris fad got started because everyone thinks Chuck Norris is a badass. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought Chuck Norris was a badass for a while. World of Warcraft is a game that my brother and I play. And there's an area called the Barrens. And when you go into the Barrens, people are talking about Chuck Norris non-stop. Every single person makes Chuck Norris jokes like, Jesus can walk on water, Chuck Norris can swim through land. Or under Chuck Norris's beard, there's not a chin, only another fist. At first I was like, hey, these are pretty funny, but now you hear nothing but the same ones over and over again. And I have nothing against Chuck Norris, I think he's pretty cool, sort of, but at the same time, I'm getting tired of all these really stupid jokes. If you're going to make another Chuck Norris joke, make it original. Don't say the same ones over and over again. It gets really frustrating and really becomes a waste of time. But, I don't know. I tried to go into Baron's chat on World of Warcraft and get a new fad started. Instead of Chuck Norris, I tried to get people to say great things about Neil Patrick Harris, aka Dr. Horrible. A lot of people know him by Doogie Howser. He played a straight version of himself in both How I Met Your Mother and in, more commonly, Harold and Kumar. And Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. But, I don't know. No one really caught on to that. I went in there and I said, let's stop talking about Chuck Norris. And everyone was agreeing with that. They thought it was stupid. And I said, let's talk about Neil Patrick Harris. And people just said he's gay, like over and over again. Yeah, I know he's gay. That's not a surprise to me. But what else about him? And then I heard, Neil Patrick Harris is so awesome, he can swim through land. No joke. If Neil Patrick Harris had a beard, there would be another fist under it. Okay, you guys are really stupid. Whoever said that, I don't know if you watch this, but if you do, don't talk to me ever again. And don't subscribe to this video. But if you think Neil Patrick Harris is awesome and aren't going to use the same fucking jokes as Chuck Norris and just recycle them with his name, then go ahead and subscribe. I might have more videos, I might not. No one else seems to be texting me, so it's not really like I have anything else to do. So, subscribe to my videos if you like this video. There hopefully will be more. I'm going to try to make this into a habit. I might even make another one later on tonight. It's only 8:31 at my house in California. But I might make another one by 11. Little fun video. I might do an activity or get more texts and I'll add on to this. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Bye.